So I was in London the other day, and this bloke, he comes right up to me. He says, "Why don't you F off back to where you came from?" And you know what? I thought, I will. So I came back here to Sheffield. So I've got some brilliant memories of this place. Nid Road, the street I grew up on. Our little gang would be running around everywhere making noise, and someone's mum would always be telling us off to keep it down, because half the street was asleep after working nights at the foundry. Everyone worked there, my dad too, who was a crane driver. Now for a Bengali man back then, to become a crane driver, that was something. And you could see him from here, shifting massive rolls of steel across the Sheffield sky. My mum used to make the same walk every day, carrying his dinner in a tiffin tin, and he worked just here. And he'd be sitting here on a crate. Bengalis, Pakistanis, Jamaicans, white guys, all together, laughing, joking, telling stories. And yeah, there was racism back then, but there was something else. So my dad had this old tin, and it had all his bits and bobs in it. You know, postcards, pictures, banners. And it had this one picture of a trade union banner, and it had this black man and a white man, and they were all lifting this heavy chain together. And it had some words underneath, but I didn't really know what it meant back then. But for some reason, I'm thinking about that today. And suddenly it was all gone. Dad got too ill to work, and this place shut down shortly after. But it wasn't just us going down. You could feel the whole community going to a slump. Men with nothing to do, mums crying over bills. Everywhere you looked, someone was being left behind. Mill towns, pit towns, steel towns, even the dockers in London. Back then, some said Mrs. Thatcher wanted to teach us a lesson. Now, I don't know what that lesson was, but what I do know is once it started, we never really got over it. But now we're back there again. Everyone's angry and they're looking for someone to blame. That man in London, when he saw me, all he saw was my beard, my dopey, my brown skin. Like it was me to blame. All he saw was our differences. So I get why we had to come back here, to remember what we'd lost. It wasn't just the work or the factories, it was something else. And it's that picture in my dad's scrapbook. Because back then, when someone like me and that guy in London, when we saw each other, yes, we saw our differences, but we also saw something else. We saw those chains. Chains of hardship and debt. And we knew that the only way we'd ever lift them was together, side by side. How is it that in a country of almost 70 million people, that there's so many of us that feel so isolated, divided, and powerless? It's time to see past those differences and remember what connects us. Because that's where our strength lies, in each other. When we realize that, that's when change happens.